Formaji YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk decan title, The Promise of Forever. The rain slowed to a gentle tap against the old wooden bridge. A soft mist curled around the trees. The air felt cold against Lena's skin. She stepped forward with careful breaths. Her fingers brushed the rail, slick with moisture. The forest felt too quiet. Too still. She whispered his name. Her voice drifted into the mist, weightless and fragile. A faint glow appeared between the trees. Its shape flickered like a candle fighting the wind. Lena moved closer. Her heartbeat rose, steady and heavy in her ears. The smell of wet soil thickened. Her footsteps pressed into the mud with a quiet crunch. She reached the clearing. The glow brightened. It floated above the ground. Slow, silent, unnatural. Her breath caught. The shape sharpened into something familiar. A silhouette she knew too well. The same shoulders. The same stance. The same presence she had sworn she would never lose. He turned toward her. His face pale. His eyes hollow. His lips curved into a slow, unsettling smile. Lena froze. The promise they made long ago echoed in her mind. The promise of forever. He stepped forward with a soundless movement. The air grew colder. Her hands trembled against her sides. Something in his gaze felt wrong. Terribly wrong. He reached out his hand toward her, and she felt the ground shift beneath her feet as the glow around him pulsed stronger, pulling her attention and tightening around her chest in a way that made it impossible to turn away. The glow tightened around her chest, pressing gently at first, then steadily, as if an unseen hand tested the strength of her breath. Lena took a step back. The ground dipped beneath her heel. A shiver ran up her spine as the cold deepened around them. He moved closer. Each step he took stirred the mist, twisting it into thin spirals that wrapped around his legs like pale ribbons. His hand remained outstretched, steady, insistent, unwavering. Lena tried to speak. Her voice felt trapped in her throat, thick with fear. Only a faint whisper escaped her lips. The glow around him pulsed again. Stronger, sharper. A low vibration filled the air, humming against her skin like invisible wings brushing past. She remembered the night they made the promise. They stood beneath the same forest canopy. The stars reflected in his eyes with warm certainty. His hands around hers were gentle and real. His breath smelled like smoke from the campfire they built together. They laughed about forever as if it were something simple. As if time would always obey them. But the figure in front of her now did not breathe. His chest did not rise. His body did not sway with the wind. He stood still, a little too still, as if the world moved around him but he refused to move with it. Lena stepped forward despite her trembling legs. A sharp scent filled the air. It was metallic, cold, unsettling. She tilted her head, trying to understand. The scent grew stronger as he lifted his other hand. And in the faint glow, she saw something dark streaked along his fingers. Wet, thick, fresh. Her breath wavered. Her eyes widened. He watched her reaction carefully, as if studying her fear. His hollow eyes reflected the glow in an eerie shimmer that did not belong to anything living. He lowered his hand toward the ground, letting a droplet fall. It made a soft sound in the mud. Lena took another step back. Her foot struck a root hidden beneath the surface. She steadied herself by grabbing the nearest tree, its bark rough and cold under her fingers. He tilted his head. The smile on his lips grew wider. Too wide. Unnaturally wide. The glow tightened around her again. It wrapped around her ribs like a slow tightening rope. Her breathing quickened. Her heart pounded against the glow as if trying to force it back. A faint whisper drifted through the air. It came from behind him. Soft, mournful, almost familiar. Lena strained to hear it. The whisper wove through the trees, brushing past her ears with a chill that seeped into her bones. Another whisper followed, a little louder, a little clearer. She recognized the voice. Her stomach dropped. It was his real voice. The voice she remembered. The voice filled with warmth and life. But it did not come from the figure in front of her. It came from deeper within the forest. Farther away, fainter, but unmistakable. He stepped toward her again. His limbs moved smoothly but without the natural hesitation of human motion. His feet made no sound against the ground. The mist parted obediently around him, as if he commanded it. Lena felt the cold sink deeper into her chest. Her fingers dug into the tree behind her. She forced herself to speak. "Where are you?" The forest answered with another whisper. This time the voice sounded strained. Weak. Calling her name. She turned her head slightly, trying to find the direction. But the glow wrapped around her again, pulling her attention back to the figure. His eyes locked with hers. The glow brightened, illuminating the hollow darkness inside them. His voice rose for the first time. Soft, slow, empty. "You made a promise." The words drifted through the air like frozen breath. Her heart thumped painfully. Her memories flooded back again. The promise of forever. A promise she made in trust. In hope. In love. But the whisper from the forest trembled again. Calling her name with urgency. Begging. Struggling. Her world split in two. The glow before her. The voice behind her. The cold at her chest. The warmth of memory in her mind. She felt the ground shift.